Hey guys, welcome back to Retro Magazines and Patterns. My name is Sophie, and today we are going to flip through Annie's Fashion Wardrobe, the issue from March and April of 1990. And if the cover is anything to go by, I expect we'll find some bright, colored, springy patterns in here. So let's get into it. Okay, so in the contents, we see that there's definitely going to be a few patterns in here. I see zigzag, bunny, texture, so all the good things. Okay, so the first pattern we see is the one from the cover pattern. So right here, I noticed that it looks like it does have buttons on the front. However, it doesn't look like it actually buttons. So it looks like you're just stitching them onto the front for, aesthetics, not actually creating buttonholes. So if that was something that was scary to you, you wouldn't have to worry about it with this one. But I like the idea of this sweater too, because as fun as it is with all these bright colors, you could do this in any kind of combination of colors. Black and white, pastels. I do like these bright tropical colors too. Jewel tones would be nice. And then it looks like they are adding the hoop earrings as like a small little accessory that you could also make to go with it. So that's cute. Okay, so here is the full pattern for the hoop earrings. It's not large at all. And then over here you have the colored cable sweater pattern. I'll try to leave the pattern open so that you get a good look at it. But if anybody is interested in accessing these to print them, all of them will be available in my Patreon. The link should be down below. And any pattern that you see in any of these videos should be available for download there. So here's the remainder of the colored cable sweater. So that's a pretty in-depth pattern, but it does have a lot going on. So that's not entirely surprising. You have the yarn guide is up front here in this issue. So it gives you a close-up look of all the different yarns that they use in the patterns here, which is always nice to see. Oh, I like this. The zigzag pullover. I kind of like the colors too. Let's see if I can get that nice and flat for you. Okay, so this is a crocheted sweater. So this one, the last one, that was knit, I believe. Let me double check because I would like to make sure that you know in case you are a knitter. This is for advanced knitters. Okay, so now we know. In these magazines, there's going to be patterns for both crochet and knit. So this one is crochet, and I really like this. The yarn looks really nice. This stitch definition, you can see that, how pretty that looks. That's a really pretty sweater, and I really like the yarn. It uses Baby by Fentex or baby yarn. So that would be one of the reasons, I guess, that it would look like so cozy and squishy like that. Okay, but it looks pretty simple and straightforward. It does have a graph down here. And this is the entirety of the pattern, so it's not terribly long. Okay, here we have Angel Lace Baby Outfit, and just how adorable is that? Just the name of it, and look at the cute bonnet. It's just, this is knit. Yeah, this is knit. And what kind of stitches are they using here? Do they even specify? I don't see any specific, like specialized stitching, but this is really pretty. It's got a lot of texture, and anything with rosettes immediately grabs my attention. I love little rosettes, and that's really sweet. That'd be cute in so many colors too, like a yellow. I like that one. Oh, and okay, so you have the bunny cardigan here for a little bit older kids. I love the little plastic heart buttons. That's really sweet. And since we are coming up on spring, how cute would that be for Easter? It does have the graph for the bunnies down here. And oh, that's a long pattern too, though, because it goes all the way for these two and all the way these 2 pages, and then it ends. Oh, wait, no, I apologize. This is the end of the bunny cardigan. This is the end of the angel lace baby outfit. But both of those are really sweet patterns for young little ones. I know I've mentioned before that I have two little girls. They're 6 and 7. Um, I don't make them a ton of clothing because I feel like they just grow so fast and it's a lot of time that you're putting into making those. But something special, like for a baby gift, you can't go wrong with something sweet and handmade like that. Over here, you have some tips and techniques. And then this is a super simple pattern. This is it. That's the entirety of the pattern. And it looks like it uses eyelash yarn. It is knitted, but that is a lot of fun. I don't know if anybody out there enjoys using eyelash yarn. I've never used it. I actually think I have some in my stash somewhere, waiting to find the perfect pattern for it. I'm not sure if this would be for me because I think the yarn I have is more like a natural, like a brown, and that might actually turn out looking like chest hair in that color. So, but that's cool if you have some fun, bright colors. That would be fun. Oh no, this is really unique. I like this. A corset cover. So instead of getting all tied up in a tight little corset, this is just like a filet crochet cover that you can stitch on to the front of a dress, it looks like, or maybe just put it on like a vest. And it does have an accessory for a snood. That's really cute. That has a really nice, like, Victorian revival look to it. That is a lot of floral going on in the background there, but I could see this easily put over just even a blouse or a top, like a t-shirt maybe, or I don't know, a tank top. You could definitely use that in a lot of different ways. It's really unique. It's not something that I've seen really. So if you're looking for something that's unique, to work on your skills a little bit, you like wearables, uh, that's very cool. I like that a lot. And here's the graph for it. So this is, again, filet crochet. If you have any background in that, this may be fairly simple. I don't have a lot of background in filet crochet, but the concept seems straightforward to me. Okay, so it goes all the way over to here. That is the end of the corset cover. And then you have the Victorian snood, which is literally just this piece right here. So that's a very small, quick pattern to work up. And that's a neat little accessory. You don't see people wearing those a ton. So again, if you're one of those people looking for those unique vintage fashion accessories, how could you go wrong with that, right? Okay. Oh, so here are one of the size inclusive patterns. And right off the bat, I like it because I am a sucker for pastels and pretty pinks, and I love Argyle. This is a knit pattern, but it does have cables, and it looks like a moss stitch on the sleeves. That's very pretty. Again, I know I say this with like all the patterns that I look at, but I'm always thinking of all the different color combinations that you could do with it. That would make a really pretty Christmas sweater. I mean, dark green, red, gold, cream, that would be really pretty. The other thing that I really like about these patterns when they do their size inclusive patterns is I really like that they have the color coded like stitch counts. And that makes it so much easier when you're working through it. You don't have to like stop and find which one in the parentheses, which number am I? I can't remember. So I like that. I do. So here's the graph. You have that here, and it continues through these two. Let's see. I can't open this page. Okay, all the way to, oh no, it still goes. Okay, so right here, that would be the end of it right there. Now we flipped ahead a little bit. So this next one is a textured pattern sweater. And I love that color. Is anybody else a fan of mint green? I love when I see mint green, it just, I don't know, it gets my attention. I love pastels, but specifically like pink, yellow, and mint green. My youngest daughter loves mint green too. Anytime she sees it. They have this on a men's sweater pattern, but honestly, that's just a really nice pattern for anybody, I think. That would be a great go-to sweater. You can make it in 100 colors, you can make 100 of them, and it would look great with jeans, a skirt, slacks. You could wear that 100 different ways. You couldn't go wrong with that sweater. Or even just as a gift. And that's the entirety of the pattern there. It ends on this page. And it does have a graph for the texture, which is nice. Sometimes it's easy to stop looking at the words and follow the graph. Oh, for the sleeve, the graph for the sleeves. That's nice to have as well. Oh, now how pretty is that? Okay, I like this is a crochet sweater, size inclusive. It's got the stitch counts here and the color coded, but it's got so many cute little details, like the little eyelet stitches, and then you have the florals and the different colors. That is a really cute spring sweater. Um, I don't know. Would you guys change the colors on that? The colors are cute. There's nothing wrong with them. Maybe just a green and a pink, a lighter green, a lighter pink, lighter purple. But I like that sweater. That's really nice. And that's the following pattern for that. And it goes all the way to this page. So if you are looking for a crocheted spring sweater, I don't think you could find anything better than that, right? Okay, and here's our stitch guide for this issue. I say it in every issue because I always look for the stitch guide. I rarely use them, but they're nice to have to refer to in case the stitch that they're using back in 1990 is a little different from the stitch that you're used to using today. So it's always good to have these, and I always have these available for upload with the issue that they're from. So you would know if there was a question, it would be available. And on the back, because these Annie's fashion wardrobes always have the greatest ads on the back and make me wish that I had these patterns too. All these hats in a hurry. And there are some really cool ones. I like this one on the bottom here, and this one with the fur. Very cute. But that completes this issue of Annie's Fashion Wardrobe from March and April of 1990. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please comment below. Let me know if you're going to make any of these patterns. If you're curious about any of them, what color combinations you would use. I'm really curious to hear. I love hearing people's design ideas because as many as I have, I feel like somebody else is always coming up with something I never even thought of. So until the next one, you guys have a good one and we'll see you then. Okay, bye.